the Z last night. I drove it home at like 2 in the morning, and I came straight to the car wash today because this thing was so dirty sitting for like a month straight. I'm gonna give it like a quick detail. I'll show you guys what I'm gonna use. So I use this maybe like once or twice a month. At least I try to because it takes a while. But this is from Chemical Guys, Butter Wet Wax. Pretty much just put some on this microfiber block, and then you rub it in the paint. You leave it there for like 15 minutes. You let it sit, let it dry up, and then you wipe it off. And then at the end, I spray it down with this sealant from Chemical Guys. This one's like one of my favorites. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll show you guys how I clean my car. But this is the soap I use. Don't have the cover for this right here. I don't know where I left it or what I did with it, but I have to cover this stuff up because it's gotten wet before and I put my car into limo, so I don't want any wires to get wet like these are showing right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this thing up. I'll let you guys know how the new trans feels and everything. So happy to have this thing back finally. But I'm gonna go ahead and dry it up, and then I'm gonna hit it with that Butter Wet Wax. Since this thing is a dark colored car, I always just try to dry it in one direction so I don't make swirls on my paint. So I like go down, and then, you know, I try not to do swirls or stuff like that to dry it. It's easier to dry too because you just wipe the water off, you know, keep rubbing it into the paint. Usually when I detail my car, it takes me like 2 hours, but today, since I'm using that Butter Wet Wax, it's a quick detail, that's what I mean. Now that I'm gonna use the Butter Wet Wax, that's probably gonna take me like 3 hours because I'm gonna do my full interior and everything like always. Just because people ask me what I do to keep my car clean, it's simple. Don't use the brush on your paint, and don't use the gun soap to spray water and then spray soap and then spray water to spray off the soap, because that doesn't work because you're just leaving the dirt stuck on the paint still. If you use like a microfiber like sponge, you know, soap down your car, that'll take everything off. Ooh, that technique. It's just easier to spread it. And you don't want to use too much because then that stuff gets stuck in like these gaps and stuff. It's hard to get it off sometimes when it dries up. So just enough to rub into the paint. So I just did the whole car, the roof, everything. Tail lights, headlights. Only thing I didn't do is the carbon diffuser. I got kind of lazy. I'll just hit that with some spray sealant real quick. Makes it look so nice. And then once I hit it with the spray sealant, makes it even nicer. Oh, it's so easy to rub off right now. Usually when it's hot outside, it's so hard to get it off. But you can get it off, but it's just like a struggle, dude. Man, I'd be looking cute through that reflection. No, I'm just kidding. It's a process, man, but if you're willing to keep your car clean, take care of your paint, make it look nice, keep it looking nice, it's worth it for sure. All right, I just finished wiping down the whole car. I just finished washing my car and grabbed some lunch. I was there for like 4 hours. Look at this. This is about to smack. Carne asada burrito. And since you can't eat inside, I came to eat at the Porsche dealership just so I can stare at my dream car while I eat my burrito. So first of all, my friend Israel killed it. I'll go ahead and tag his Instagram right here. He helped me out with everything with like the whole insurance thing. He tried to put this thing completely back to stock, took off the charge pipes, took off the intercooler, the full exhaust, everything, turbo underneath. And he put on stock intakes, exhaust, and cats. That way when the inspector came, it'd be completely back to stock. But None of that really worked out because, like I said, they were saying that my tires were too big. Just trying to point out little things to not warranty my car, which is fine, whatever. It was my fault anyways. My car is modified like crazy, so it's whatever. I was just trying to see if I can get lucky. But yeah, if you guys need any work done to your Z, hit up my homie Israel. Dude, he killed it. He put everything on so fast. Like, he took off the whole turbo kit, dropped the trans, put in the new trans. He put in the Z-Speed HD clutch slave cylinder, put in a new master cylinder from Z-Speed 2. He bled all of my brakes all the way around because I was having a weird thing with my front brake here. Super weird. When I would go through like a right turn curving and I would hit the brake, my brakes would lock up for like a quick second. My bushings on my front lower control arm have been blown out for a long time. I bought new solid bushings from SPL maybe like 3 months ago and never took the time to go get them installed. So I was gonna have him do them, but then he sent me a photo of my control arms and they were completely done. Like, the inside, the metal part was like messed up. I'll put a photo. Yeah, they were done, so we couldn't put in those new bushings, so I just had to buy new front lower control arms. So he ordered those, got them to a shop in like 15 minutes, installed them, had my car done in 1 day. So big shout out to Israel. Really appreciate it. Took care of my car and everything. And a lot of people have this question with the 370Z trans, if it's direct bolt on to HRs, and it is. Everything just bolts up just like a normal HR trans. Dude, thank you. You're so heavy, huh? These things are fat. Really cool. Thank you, man. Oh, flipper flopper. That was a mission. Put these bad boys right here. I'm gonna roll these bad boys down. Dude, imagine my tires were this big. A fat ass tire. We go. Runs me over. So I needed another set of tires. Mine are showing wire. I think it's that one right there, and then this one on this side, like, bad. I barely made it home last night when I was driving the Z back down from Palm Springs. I was scared. I was going like 60 miles an hour the whole way. So I run a 285/40 18 in the rear, in case you guys were curious. This is my third set of Mickey Thompsons. I buy a new pair of Mickey Thompsons like every 4,000 miles. And then the NT05s actually last me a lot longer. These are the ones I run in the front. These are 245/40 18. And those lasted me about like 12,000 miles, I think. So I went through only one set and in the front and then 2 sets in the rear. So now I have to change all 4. Good morning, everyone. Or afternoon. It's 3 p.m. Yesterday I tried to go get these tires mounted. It was Sunday, so the shop that I normally go to, which is called Tucker Tire in Laguna Niguel, was closed. So I decided to go to a Discount Tires, knowing they would probably scratch my wheels like America's Tires did twice back in the day, and another shop. I just have bad luck. I pull up and one of the guys was outside. I think it was like the boss, and he's looking at my wheels and he already looks nervous. I can tell just looking at my car. I pull in, the other 2 guys in the back, they start looking all nervous and they're making me nervous. 3 minutes in, the guy's taking the tire off. I told him how to do it, to use a rag and everything. He was gonna use that crowbar to take it off. 3 minutes in, I see him walk to the back talking to his boss, like, "Hey, yo, boss, I scratched the wheel." Boss comes talking to me, he's like, "Hey, we scratched your wheel." I was like, "God damn it." It's like, I knew it. It's all good. Accidents happen. The guy was really nice. He was honest. He took photos of my wheels before he mounted them, and he was like, hey, I scratched a wheel. This wasn't there. I was like, it's all good. Like, don't worry about it. He already seemed like so nervous and like stressed out about it. I'm gonna get these tires mounted. The other 3 are in my girlfriend's car behind me, and then we're gonna head. We're gonna cruise all the way down PCH to Neptune's Net, where they filmed Fast and the Furious at that restaurant. Outdoor dining is closed because of the new regulations and everything in California, which sucks because I was trying to eat there. But we're just gonna get the food to go and just chill by the beach. The tires on, we're good to go. Everything's good now, just gotta break in the trans. Hey, what's your number? All right, we got the Mickeys and the NT05, so I'm gonna hit it with this tire shine because those things looking crusty. I don't really like this stuff because of the overspray, but this is all they had at Walmart. That was like good, I guess. Alright, she's all done. Let's air this thing down so we can see that fitment. It's looking crusty right now with this big gap. Whoa, you moving too much. That's perfect. Oh, and the reason why my car airs down and then like airs up and adjusts is because I need the height sensors now from Airlift. With the 3P management, you don't get the height sensors. And with the 3H management, you get the height sensors. They're like an extra 300 bucks. So I have to buy those now. I used to not do that. I used to just drop perfectly to like my ride height, and then it was perfect. And I can do that while going like 100 miles an hour. And now I have to be like stopped, like fully stopped, because it airs out all the way, so I can't drive when this fender's like on the tire. Alright, we made it to Neptune's Net after like 3.5 hours of driving down PCH. So much traffic. Some guy in a truck tried racing me. I don't know what happened. I just saw so much white smoke and he like went off to the side and pulled over. He either blew a tire or blew up his motor or something. It looked crazy. I put about 300 miles on this trans already in 2 days of driving it. So it's pretty good. Hey, don't spill nothing on the Recaros. What was that? So I'm gonna be putting out more content in the next few days. I'm gonna have a lot more free time, so stoked about that. Appreciate you guys for watching the videos and subscribing, liking, commenting. If you guys share the videos with your family, friends, whoever, I appreciate that. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.